Welcome to MEO Class 1 preparation. In this lecture, we will understand one of the most important maritime decarbonization topics frequently asked in oral examinations: the difference between IMO DCS and EU MRV. Both systems collect environmental data from ships, but they were developed by different authorities, have different objectives, different reporting requirements, and different compliance mechanisms. By the end of this session, you will clearly understand scope of each system, reporting requirements, verification process, emission coverage, transparency requirements, and latest EU MRV amendments. Let's begin.
Before comparing the two systems, we must first understand their purpose. Both IMO DCS and EU MRV were introduced to improve monitoring of fuel consumption and greenhouse gas emissions from ships. However, they operate at different levels. IMO DCS, which stands for Data Collection System, is a global system established under MARPOL Annex 6. It applies to international shipping worldwide. On the other hand, EU MRV, meaning Monitoring, Reporting, and Verification, is a regional European Union regulation. It applies only to voyages involving EU and EEA ports. The major differences between the two systems are found in scope, reporting requirements, verification, transparency, greenhouse gas coverage, and operational boundaries. These differences are very important for oral examinations.
Let us compare the basic characteristics of IMO DCS and EU MRV. First, the governing authority. IMO DCS is administered by the International Maritime Organization, while EU MRV is administered by the European Union. The legal basis of IMO DCS is MARPOL Annex 6 Regulation 27. The legal basis of EU MRV is Regulation EU 2015-757. Regarding objectives, IMO DCS focuses on collecting fuel oil consumption data for global analysis and future policy development. EU MRV focuses on monitoring, reporting, and verifying greenhouse gas emissions at ship level. Looking at geographical scope, IMO DCS covers international voyages globally. EU MRV covers voyages to, from, and between EU or EEA ports. Regarding ship size, IMO DCS applies to ships of 5,000 GT and above. EU MRV originally applied to ships of 5,000 GT and above, but recent amendments have expanded coverage to additional vessel categories, including certain ships from 400 GT. A very important examination point concerns greenhouse gases. IMO DCS collects fuel consumption data and derives CO2 emissions from that fuel consumption. EU MRV directly reports greenhouse gas emissions and currently includes carbon dioxide, CO2, methane, CH4, nitrous oxide, N2O. Now, let us compare operational requirements. Under IMO DCS, the data collection methodology is documented in SEEMP Part 2. Under EU MRV, the methodology is documented in a monitoring plan. Data collected under IMO DCS includes fuel consumed, distance traveled, hours underway. EU MRV collects much more detailed information, including fuel consumption, emissions, cargo carried, transport work, time at sea. Another important difference concerns cargo reporting. IMO DCS generally uses capacity-related indicators, such as deadweight. EU MRV uses actual cargo carried for many ship categories. Monitoring frequency is also different. IMO DCS reports annual aggregated data. EU MRV records voyage-level information and then prepares annual reports. Verification differs significantly. IMO DCS verification is performed by the flag state or a recognized organization. EU MRV verification is performed by an independent accredited verifier. For compliance, IMO DCS issues a statement of compliance. EU MRV issues a document of compliance. The databases are also different. IMO DCS uses the IMO GIS database. EU MRV uses Thetis MRV operated by EMSA. This page contains very important recent amendments. Initially, EU MRV mainly covered ships of 5,000 GT and above. However, from recent amendments, offshore ships of 400 GT and above are included. General cargo ships between 400 and 5,000 GT are included, and crew relief stops may be considered as port calls for offshore vessels. Another major change concerns greenhouse gases. Earlier, EU MRV monitored only carbon dioxide. Since January 1, 2024, EU MRV has expanded reporting to include carbon dioxide, methane, and nitrous oxide. This amendment aligns EU MRV more closely with broader climate policies and the EU ETS framework. This page focuses specifically on greenhouse gas coverage. Carbon dioxide, or CO2, has always been reported under EU MRV and is calculated under IMO DCS through fuel consumption data. Methane, represented as CH4, is now reported under EU MRV. Nitrous oxide, represented as N2O, is also reported under EU MRV. Neither CH4 nor N2O is currently part of IMO DCS reporting requirements. Therefore, remember this oral examination answer. IMO DCS mainly collects fuel consumption data and derives CO2 emissions. EU MRV directly monitors and reports CO2, CH4, and N2O emissions. One of the most frequently asked examination questions concerns emission accounting under EU MRV. For voyages between two EU or EEA ports, 100% of emissions are counted. For voyages entering or leaving the EU or EEA, 50% of emissions are counted. Emissions generated while a ship is at berth in EU ports are fully included. By comparison, IMO DCS does not use this percentage-based accounting system. Instead, it collects fuel consumption data from international voyages globally. Remember, EU MRV focuses on voyage-related emissions accounting. IMO DCS focuses on fuel consumption data collection. This slide summarizes the philosophy behind both systems. IMO DCS is primarily designed for fuel oil consumption monitoring, statistical analysis, policy development, aggregated reporting. EU MRV is designed for accurate ship-level emissions monitoring, public transparency, regulatory enforcement, support of EU ETS, direct greenhouse gas reporting. The easiest way to remember the difference is IMO DCS is a global statistical tool. EU MRV is a regional enforcement and transparency tool. If this lecture is helping you understand complex MEO Class 1 topics in a simple and exam-oriented way, please subscribe to the channel and support the series. Your subscription motivates me to create more detailed lectures on EXI, CII, EU ETS, Fuel EU Maritime, SEEMP, and other important oral examination topics. Also comment below if there is any topic you would like me to cover in the next lecture. Transparency is one of the biggest differences between the two systems. Under IMO DCS, Data is submitted to the IMO GISS database. The published information is anonymized. Individual ship performance is not publicly disclosed. Under EU MRV, data is stored in Thetis MRV. Individual vessel emission performance is publicly available. This creates commercial accountability because charterers, customers, and stakeholders can compare ship performance. Therefore, EU MRV is considered much more transparent than IMO DCS.
Shipping companies operating internationally often have to comply with both systems. This creates several challenges: duplicate reporting, different definitions, different methodologies, increased administrative workload, difficulties in comparing data across systems. As a result, the industry has long advocated harmonization. A harmonized system would reduce compliance burden, standardize reporting formats, improve consistency, improve comparability, potentially create a unified verification process.
Before your MEO Class 1 oral examination, ensure you can answer the following questions confidently. What is the difference between IMO DCS and EU MRV? Which greenhouse gases are covered under the latest EU MRV requirements? What percentage of emissions are counted for extra EU voyages? What is the difference between CEEMP Part 2 and the MRV monitoring plan? Why is EU MRV considered more transparent? Which databases are used by IMO DCS and EU MRV? Which new vessel categories have recently been added under EU MRV? What is the difference between cargo reporting under IMO DCS and EU MRV? If you can answer these questions, you are well prepared for most oral examination discussions on this topic.
Let us conclude. IMO DCS is a global fuel oil consumption data collection system established by the IMO under MARPOL Annex 6. EU MRV is a regional monitoring, reporting, and verification system that provides detailed greenhouse gas reporting for voyages involving EU and EEA ports. Recent amendments have expanded EU MRV coverage to additional ship categories and additional greenhouse gases, including CO2, CH4, and N2O. Although they currently operate as separate systems, both contribute to the overall goal of reducing greenhouse gas emissions from shipping and supporting maritime decarbonization. Thank you for watching.